Hey y'all, this is the Heard You Sis podcast. I am one of two, Dany, and
I'm Kilz. This is our first episode after the 1 year. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
Always good feedback. We're okay with that.
Yes. So how was your week, girl?
My week was good. I had like a little, the week before last, I had a little fake scare when they sent me something from my job. Cause I'm like, yo, I do nothing. Like nothing. Like, you feel me? Sometimes I'd be like, damn, like I'm really, you feel me? I don't know. But that was cool. My week was pretty cool. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Just real chill.
How was my week? My week was actually good. I decided that I'm probably gonna do a career change. Because I just need more flexibility with like just everything in life, and I just feel like I need more freedom. There are days that I feel like I just want to call out of work, and it's not that I don't love my job. I absolutely love my job. It's just, why do I have to get out of bed?
Yes, because sometimes I'll be waking up at because I gotta go, I start work at 7 a.m. And so before that, I was waking up mad early to actually try to get to work. But I remember the other day I was like, yo, I don't want to fucking, I don't even want to open a laptop, yo. And then, so I just was laying there, I threw the laptop open, connected myself, because I connect to my actual desk at work or whatever. So I just did my little thing or whatever, answered 1 or 2 emails. I went right back to sleep, like for like a good 30 minutes, nothing too crazy. Like,
But I know, I just feel like, with the podcast and the travel and all that stuff, it's just like, it's not wearing on me because I enjoy coming back and forth. It's more so like, shit, like if I could stay home and make mad money, that's what I want to do. Like, I want to be on vacation working. I want to be in Jamaica. Like, yo.
I will say though, it's not as realistic. Sometimes you really do got to take off. Like, you feel
oh no. Sometimes you really do have to take off.
You have to like legit take off. Cause like, it's hard to navigate. Like, there's been times where like, for example, on my lunch break, like say, I don't know, I want to go chill and smoke or something like that, whatever, with some friends. Like, I'm just like, you know what? I don't feel like being in the house right now. Boom, I took my laptop or whatever, got there, boom, had a little connectivity issues, but I was back on track. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, so like it's just the convenience. The convenience is what's really like what I'm looking for. But nonetheless, we'll get there when we get there. I'll let y'all know when my career
girl,
change.
She on the way.
But let's jump right into the episode. We're gonna start with what's the word, and we're gonna jump right into it. Will Smith, I applaud you.
Okay, so when we first start, all right, so we're not even going to like delve. We're not even going to be on this too long because I feel like everyone's fucking tired of hearing about it.
I'm so tired. My dad actually called me this morning to have a conversation about it, and he doesn't agree that Will Smith should have slapped Chris Rock. And I don't have the problem I have with it is that I feel like people are trying to make it an issue about him slapping Chris Rock in front of white people. Who gives a fuck?
Yes. And so that's one thing I want to say. Black people, we need to stop, okay? This is a fucking PSA. We need to stop, okay? I don't know why we feel like we have to like, it's this type of white up. Yeah, we have to like act certain ways in certain places or whatever because white people say it's unprofessional, it's ghetto, it's this, that, and the third. I feel like certain things just come with who we are. Like, okay, we want to twerk at brunch. Okay, every brunch spot is not a brunch spot you twerk at. It seems a little ghetto, you know what I'm saying? But that's a part of the culture.
You see, I understand there's a time and place for everything. Yes. But I also have a problem with people making it seem like what we're doing is so absurd. Because when we're in a room full of black people, none of that shit is ghetto. None of that is bothersome. None of that is annoying. None of that phases anybody. We could be in a meeting, like just for instance, me and Akila in a meeting, we talking, we kiki, we laughing. We don't think that what the other person's saying is ghetto and stuff. I understand that some things are inappropriate. I get it. Some things are not work friendly. Some things are not event friendly. And I felt like what happened with Will is that he got frustrated. They've been in the media for the last 2 years getting dragged.
Definitely
dragged for the last 2 years. And y'all sitting here talking about something he's not supposed to react. No, they should have did their fucking research. They should have did their research. I'm sorry. Those are scripted. Those jokes are scripted. You telling me nobody on the team thought that was inappropriate?
I'm gonna be real, okay? He said the joke, it was what it was. I think he knew the joke wasn't all that. Hence why he was like, come on now, that wasn't funny. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like he felt that. But I think it was the wrong time and place. Like,
wrong time.
You know what I'm saying? Had he smacked him backstage, cool. Had he, you know what I'm saying, walked up there like, snatched the mic and said, keep my fucking name out your mouth, I could understand that or whatever. Like, there's so many had he said it from his seat, he didn't even have to get up.
No, I get
You know what I'm saying? I just don't like where it happened at. Like, if you know this is not and I'm not saying it's in front of white people, but had this shit happen at the BET Awards, it wouldn't have been that big. Look at the Source Awards.
Thank you. And this is something I've been saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, what makes it so different because it's a white person that man? Fuck them. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Not for nothing. Like,
I think,
and I'm sorry.
Do you remember what happened at the Source Awards?
It wasn't like Suge Knight or something like that?
It was a brawl.
It was a brawl. It was a big ass fight. But before we move on, I just wanted to say this. Like, everybody has a breaking point and everybody has a weak moment. He probably was so fucking mad that he just was like, you know what? Fuck this. Got up there, slapped him, and would realize, like,
well, let me ask you something. Did you see the video of Chris Rock after the fact?
He just looked kind of like flustered.
Okay. Because you're giving very insensitive. Look, I think that
he was embarrassed. No, you know why?
He looked like noticeably hurt to the point where I felt bad.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not negating that. I'm not negating that. He was embarrassed, and I understand. But sometimes I feel like people play too fucking much and don't realize that people hurt too. Like, you hurt. You want to hurt my wife? Now, bitch, I'm gonna hurt you too. And it's eye for eye is not okay. But I see why Will Smith did it because he's just like, I'm fucking tired. Like, niggas be tired.
I agree.
Niggas be tired. Like, just be tired of the shit that people be giving them, the flack, all that shit. Like, and a lot of people never read his book.
Like, so do you feel like he was being, and that's another thing, he shouldn't have wrote that shit. Do you think that do you feel like he was, he bullied, Chris Rock in that moment? Just in that moment. Because I've spoke to people who felt like he bullied him in that moment. For example, there was so many things where he exuded like, yeah, nigga, I wish you would. Like, you feel me? It was the walk up there, and then I want y'all to know, he pimp smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. He felt joy out of that slap. Yeah. That little smirk walking back like, yeah, bitch.
And let me tell y'all how he invoked, he was still an actor in that moment. He invoked Ali. He had the way his foot pivoted. I want y'all to go back and watch it. The way that his foot pivoted, the way that the hand, it was like cause you know I ain't gonna. In my day I played
back like he
and in my day I played a little tennis. I wasn't no Serena, but you know what I'm saying. Like the way he pivoted his body, he smacked the Jesus out of him. Like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just saying. And then after the fact, he did the little straighten out his jacket. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. He did that. He straightened his jacket.
I'm not gonna lie. When I woke up that morning and I saw the slap, I chuckled because I said,
she was like, I just wish and I said that to you. I was like, you know, she thought it was hilarious, and I said, I wish he didn't do that.
I thought it was.
Just wish he didn't do that.
When you wait, that's the first thing Kyrie had said, whatever, has said, you know, did you see it? So that was the first thing I saw. And then when I saw it, all I saw was a slap, and I chuckled. I was like, what the hell? Like, what the hell going on? So I started laughing, but I don't think it was funny. But when I saw it, I thought it was funny because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what inspired
or anything. But I'm gonna be real, I love Will, but that's his fucking fault. A lot of times, a lot of people have not known my business over the year. Maybe
they were really quiet for a long time.
Yeah, people don't know your business unless you really talking about it, expressing it or whatever. And I think they should have just stayed quiet. I think a lot of these celebrities now don't know how to navigate. Like, for example, they don't know how to navigate social media. Like, and this is why Beyonce stays off and Jay-Z, because things get misconstrued
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tyrese, he was a fine chocolate black man. Now people look at him as a clown. You feel me? Like,
that's true.
You feel me? Like, and I'm not gonna hold you. That mean when he was like, congratulations. That shit is hilarious. That's my shit.
Ooh. You know, okay, so since we're talking about navigating social media, over the week we've been seeing that Ari, Gherbo, Taina, and the baby, we're not going to call his name because we're not bringing the baby in this.
Oh, yeah. I like that you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
not going to bring the baby in.
People get too crazy about them kids. I don't got none, but I feel you.
I feel her. I feel her. I do feel.
What do you feel?
I feel Ari.
Be specific here.
I feel Ari and wanting to protect her kid.
Mm-hmm.
I completely feel her. Sometimes it seemed like it coming from somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Yes, but I mean, who wouldn't be fucking hurt by what she's been through? Do I think that she's handling it wrong? Do I think it should have stayed off social media? Yes. That's the only thing that I think that should have stayed on social media.
Your child is 3 and you done been in 4 relationships since then. I feel no sympathy for you about how you feel as though you done dated females, you done dated niggas, all kinds of shit or whatever. And so I felt for her in the beginning when she was, wilding out and like her emotions got the best of her and she was, on social media saying he had herpes, all this other shit. Like she was wilding on him or whatever. And I didn't like that she was doing that, but I understood. Yeah. I understood. And then on top of that, you got to raise a baby. Like there's a lot of things that came into that factor. So I understood. But now, bro.
I do feel like.
Bro, come on.
I do feel like maybe she could have a better PR because I just feel like certain things need to be
let me tell you something.
Like,
she's somebody.
Something needs to be left alone. Like, and not only that, like I guess this is how she's become popular through her personality and using social media, and I get it. But I just feel like
when I first started following her, she wasn't as like.
I learned about her through you because I used to be like, Ari, who the fuck is that? And then I find
some people pages, they just be real cute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like a relationship might be cute, or they dress really nice. And it's not that I want. Sometimes it's not that I want to meet them, be friends. Because I would never go see these hoes in the club. I'll tell you that.
I'm not paying for no.
I'm not paying to see no Insta model in the fucking club. I come from an era where I was paying for celebrities when I'm going to the club. Like, you feel me? So maybe I'm too old, but whatever the fuck ever. Like, I'm not doing it. So, but I admire you from afar. That's what Instagram is. Like pictures and just content, liking content.
I do think that not only her or anybody else, I think that social media etiquette. I've been fucking strong on the social media etiquette because it's just people don't care. Mm-hmm. They're gonna use anything that you tell them against you. So to avoid that, just mind your fucking business.
I agree.
But mind your fucking business, or just don't say anything. You know who I love on social media? Never in no problem. De'Ara. De'Ara's never in no problem. She's never in she will never address anything, no matter what it is. She's not addressing it, and I appreciate that because some things don't need to be addressed.
Okay. I think that to me, I don't know if she actually, the situation basically was the father left his girlfriend with their child, mm-hmm. and she says that the child fell and she did not help him up, and she made him fall, or whatever the case may be. From what I heard from the audio, it seems as though he was running around, she told him to stop, he tripped and fell, and she just watched his ass lay on the floor or whatever. You better help my fucking child up. If that was the situation, I would like for you to help my child up. And let's not negate the fact that little boy is bad as fuck. He's very expressive, but he's mad bad. Yo. I'm not even gonna hold you. Let me tell you something. When it comes to bad children, don't ask me to watch them. Okay, I don't want to see them. I don't want to watch them.
I don't know
if they hype up, but if they cursing you out, slamming doors at you, I'm not here for what's that?
Yeah. Yeah,
what's that show? What's that show when they take them kids to prison?
Nanny.
No. Scared Straight. Yeah, this ain't an episode of Scared Straight, my nigga. That's what we're not gonna be doing.
I'm not a fan of bad kids. And maybe her kid. Maybe that's what she thinks is okay. I mean, in my house it wouldn't be okay, but I don't got no fucking kid, so I should just mind my business on that. I'm gonna leave that right there. I don't have nothing to say about your kid later.
I have nothing else to say besides the fact that he's bad. And I only know he's bad because of fucking social media. I know we wasn't trying to talk about nobody kids, but your child is bad. He's cute as fuck. He's very expressive, but he's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no kid gonna be slamming no door in my face in my house. That's dead.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Since we're talking about kids, I was watching this show called young famous Africans, and
I haven't gotten to it, but I saw the,
it's actually good. It's a nice version of social media. I mean, not social media, of like reality TV. It's not fighting and arguing all the time. Like, you could see like how they're trying to like grow the brand.
Let me say something to y'all. Every social media every show, a reality show starts off like that.
That's true.
Very calm. Love and Marriage, Huntsville, it seemed calm, like they were trying to build something. Now it's about this one marrying this one, side girl, and same thing with Love and Hip Hop. It had Emily, and it was cool. And I'm not saying it wasn't drama, but it wasn't as crazy.
Right? But like, I was watching it, and one of the cast members, she has an apartment. She lives in one apartment. Her daughter lives in the apartment next to her, and she's 15. Would you do that?
Hell fucking no.
She said that she's trying to be the kind of mom that she wanted. One of the other castmates was like, never, the fuck. And I agreed, like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your kids, but kids need to be kids. They don't need that much growth. Like, they don't need that much grownness. If you grow kids up too fast, they be doing too much too early.
I feel like I used to say that. And that was an immature thing for me to say. Like, oh yeah, I want to do all the things my mom didn't let me do or whatever. There's a reason why my mom ain't let me do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think you need to take some of these things with a grain of salt. Like, if you weren't able to express yourself, that's one thing. But being able to go out, that's
every day. Like, you see,
if your mom had you on lockdown to where you couldn't do anything, I get it. Why you want to give your child a little bit more freedom. Mm-hmm. But another apartment is insane.
Okay. Would you let your child watch Euphoria?
If my child, first of all, you got to know your kids. That's one. Mm-hmm. And every kid is different. You can have 5, they will all be different. If my child was like me, I would.
Okay.
They gotta be like me. Because my mom used to tell my aunt, like, yo, she can't watch BET after after Big Pimpin' came out. I couldn't watch BET no more, whatever. And it was just like mad different shit I couldn't watch. My aunt had me up there. I was watching rape scenes, sex scenes, all kinds of shit. But I'm really into movies. But I never saw it as like I gotta do this, or I don't know. I'm not easily influenced. So me watching shit like that wouldn't faze me.
Yeah, like, you see, like, as a kid, like, I felt like I was a really good kid. My mom gave me a lot of freedom, and I didn't take advantage of that freedom. If I went to a party,
that wasn't you though.
Yeah, it wasn't me. If I went to a party, I could go to a party and she could come back there and find me, because my goal was not to be fucking around, running around with niggas. Like, I was still a virgin.
I like seeing niggas. I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
But was I fiending to go and just like ruin my life to go see a nigga?
See, the parties was like how the parties we go to now. You talking about, there was no alcohol, but I'm talking about this one girl I know, I'm not gonna say her name. She used to have parties all the time when we were younger. And the party, her mom was Jamaican. Her mom used to make a big ass pot of curry goat. Niggas used to be in the back getting curry goat from the window. Like, it was a basement bashment. And I tell you, that shit used to be lit. Ask anybody that went to my junior high school 59. They know what's up. They know
what ages was she doing this?
Bitch, we was 11, 12, my nigga. That's what I'm talking about. We was at bashments in the basement. Easter.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think people in Queens sometimes live a semi-life of suburbia. First of all, y'all really don't have much transportation out there besides buses.
I mean, all of our parents drive.
That's what I'm saying. So you got a glimpse of suburbia, because ain't no fucking way my mom was letting me go to no party at 11 years old, traveling to go see to nobody crib.
The thing is that what happened was, like, okay.
And I'm not saying nothing was wrong with that, but that's what happens in suburbia.
No, it actually wasn't.
They be having parties downstairs in their parents' basement, serving refreshments and all kinds of shit.
No, but it wasn't like that.
It
wasn't like a refreshment thing. They walking around with trays. I mean,
I'm not saying that.
I'm talking about, like, say you went to a teen party, your hair gets sweated out. That's the basement. Upstairs, in intermission, niggas would take breaks because sometimes you feel like you dying down there.
Yeah. I ain't gonna.
You take intermissions. You take intermissions. One person, like, let's go outside for a couple minutes because, the music about to change. It's hot or whatever. Go upstairs, get some food, get some water, come back down. I'm telling you, bitch, we would get our hair done for Easter. The next week, she would have a party that Saturday. Nobody went to church with Easter hair. Everybody here was finished. I mean, dirty wine. I mean, throwing up in the air. Like, all the parties that we went to when we was 15 and 16, we've been doing that since we was 11.
I'm weak you did the dagger.
Ask anybody. We used to...
Let me tell you something. As wild as I got at parties, no nigga was picking me up and fake fucking me. That was not going to be happening. I was not that wild.
I mean, we were having fun.
It was picking you up, girl. I could see. That's what I got from that.
I'm telling you, they used to be like...
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Not in this big grown age. I mean,
yeah, because I was one of those people that's like, oh, like I'm dubbing. My goal was to break you. That was the thing. Like, you feel me? It's to break you. Like, oh yeah, you fucking.
But that was the goal, and they would think that
they're breaking you.
Well, both. Both, because it doesn't start like that. You know,
but that's what they call it, though, y'all.
Yo, and
in
you
the
know what's
Caribbean
crazy?
Culture, they call it breaking.
First of all, I'm not even going to lie to you. I've been at some parties when I was young, and you get a dance from a good guy, and you fall in love with the dance.
Yes,
you like, yeah.
Like, yo, oh my God, that nigga over there, he could dance.
And then you spend usually the dance is like 5 to 15, like not even, like maybe 30 to a minute.
That's true.
When you get a good dance, it's 3 fucking songs, my nigga.
Yes, it's like, yo, I gotta see that nigga again. Nobody dancing like him in the party.
And you end up, you don't bag the number. Next time you see at the party, you like, I want him.
Okay. See, okay. I see you. I'm trying to think as far as I got. You know what I'm saying? Was I on the floor?
You see did I ever go to the floor?
I never got pasta ready.
I never.
You know, pasta ready is you on the floor with your legs back like that.
Nah. That wasn't
like that.
That wasn't me. I wasn't on the head top. The floor was too dirty.
I could never get on my head top.
Even if I could get on my head top,
I could never bust a split. The wine was fucking wicked though. Just know that. It still is.
And you know what's crazy? Like, I don't have a problem with like now I don't really dance with people at parties because
I would not. I'm not
into it anymore. Like,
I dance with my nigga though.
Listen,
if I'm with my nigga in the club, we dancing.
Me and my nigga getting it in.
Yeah.
My man don't dance.
It might get a little lusty.
He don't. My man,
yo, they need to go home. You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny because I finally figured out why my man don't like for me to dance with other people. I'm not going to reveal why. When I found out
if she was getting dagger back in the day, I'm just saying.
This ass is fat.
Nah, he probably just thinks that you can dance, you feel me? Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know the abilities of somebody, this is your man, they thinking like, okay, this how she fuck me, this how she dance. You know what I'm saying? And also, context is, y'all already know he's not Caribbean, so it's like
it's not, he doesn't necessarily understand, not the necessarily culture, but like, you know, the point of dancing. We've been doing it since we was 11, 12. Like, so, you know, we're like...
But also, like I said, Brooklyn and Queens, even if you're not Caribbean, you experience
you're gonna experience it no matter what. Even New York City, let's say that, because even in
the Bronx, Harlem,
all of that is very strong. There's mad Jamaicans in the Bronx. Oh my God! But nonetheless, yes. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like, you know, because I lived like a life when I was young, like, I didn't like need that when I got older.
Okay.
I didn't yearn to, you know, like be going to every single thing, to every event. Like, you know, when you send your kid to college, sometimes they be wilding.
I ain't gonna hold you. The reason why, I don't know, me personally, I used to go out or whatever, and I used to go out pretty heavy or whatever. Like I used to go out on if I was no school Saturday, I would go on Friday, Saturday, and don't let there be no school on Monday, girl. I'm trying to go out on Sunday. I'm not saying every weekend it was like this, but it was pretty frequent or whatever. And when I got to college, I did just want to keep it going, but I wasn't like a party person. But
yeah,
I was.
We was a party people. I'm not even gonna say
in high school, I was a party person. College, I was a party person. But the thing that used to get me tight too, when you think about parenting, is like for example, like my dad at one point used to pick me up all the time, and then at one point, you know, he stopped picking me up. Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes back to parenting, how you would parent, I would pick my kid up. I don't give a fuck where you at, what time, what it is. I'm picking your ass up. I don't care if I'm tired or whatever. Me or your dad are gonna come pick you up. Somebody's picking you up.
And that was another thing that I had.
If y'all didn't notice, I plan to be with my baby father.
It's what I really enjoyed about like just having the kind of parent that I had was that She never like. I know when we first came to college,
she knew who you was. I want you.
That's
to know
what I was gonna say. She knew who I was, and
was she doing that with your other siblings? Because y'all
they took advantage.
Yeah,
they took advantage. Like they were doing stuff that didn't make sense.
I would have loved if my mom worked the night shift. You know what? Matter of fact, I probably would have been a little bit faster.
Yeah. I didn't need to be fast. Like my sister had a baby when I was 14, and I took care of that baby. I said, "Yeah, I'm out."
Yeah, because I remember everybody was losing their virginity, and niggas was like, come on, you gotta lose it too. No. And then I had certain friends, like my friends that I went partying with, we wasn't really doing too much. Yeah, like that,
and that's another thing that I was talking about. Like,
you know what I noticed too? Now that we thinking about parties, we're gonna get off this in a second, but now that I'm thinking about parties, I think that I realized like back in that day of all I needed was a good song, a nice vibe, good amount of people, and I had a good time. Now I need to take a drink, a shot, or something when I go to parties. I want to be a little lit.
I do.
I can't lie to you, and I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that. And people be like, "Oh my God, I don't need to do any of that to have fun." Bitch, I do.
I mean, I don't, but I enjoy when I have that.
I do.
And when we get off this, I'm going to get off this topic now. But what I wanted to say is that when we went to Morgan, we definitely had a fucking great ass time. We literally, like, I was talking about this on Instagram the other day. Like, who fucking has a stripper party in Morganville?
I don't know, but it was a good time. I can't
college dorms.
Morgan,
we had a stripper party in fucking dorms. Like, what the fuck?
I feel like college isn't for everybody, but black people, if your ass gonna go to HBCU.
If you, oh my God.
I'm about to say HSBC. Like the bank.
The bank.
You did mention Ciara, and I wanted to talk about how on Ocho Cinco's podcast, he met one of the guys on there. I don't know.
Oh, I saw that.
He gonna say, how Ciara basically settled. And like how you gonna go from Future to Ciara? It's easy. This nigga don't take care of his fucking kids. He in a club every fucking night. He's a womanizer. Why wouldn't you know what I'm saying? Like
he has no
why
respect.
Wouldn't you see why?
No
I'm
respect.
not gonna lie to you. Russell Wilson, for my personality, is way too fucking dry. Way too dry.
I mean, for your personality, but I think Ciara's also a dry person too. They match. And honestly, niggas be trying to act like he's a square. Future was not cuter than Russell Wilson, so I don't care. I'm
gonna be real.
I don't think Future's cute at all.
I don't think he's cute, but as a look from head to he's not ugly.
He's not ugly.
Yeah, I went in like finna date him or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he look a little exotic, low key. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they say? Meek Mill's medium ugly. He is too.
I could do that.
He's a medium ugly. I could do a medium ugly.
Yeah, he is. I think so. You never heard that before? No.
You never heard of medium ugly? So medium
who's somebody else that's medium? That guy from Empire. That guy from Empire. You know what I'm talking about? The one from Empire. He was dancing all over the place. He was like the young son.
What's his name?
He was in Every Little Step I Take.
I know
what was that movie?
About. It's on the tip of my tongue.
You ever saw the New Edition movie?
Hold on, just be quiet real quick. Let me get his name.
He played.
He got the.
It don't fucking matter. But
what's his name?
Medium ugly is like you're dead not ugly. We don't think you're ugly, but it's something about
you that doesn't make you like cute.
Yeah.
Like it's like a pug.
Like a Frenchie.
Yes, pugs are
ugly. It's a Frenchie. Like the Frenchie is like not so cute because it still has the pug face, but it got the cute little ears that makes it a little like a little cuter, and the body's a little bit more fit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
what dogs I really hate. The dogs that have like underbites, they so fucking ugly.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something.
Them shits is fucking
Listen
ugly.
Listen to me.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it to you and that person, whatever. So anyway, if you got a dog and it's not cute and you feel some type of way about somebody speaking on that dog not being cute, don't talk to me. Don't ask me about your dog or nothing. And I'm gonna the first time
like a seal.
The first time I'm a volunteer, her dog is ugly too, but I'm not gonna volunteer. Look, she almost
Did
dropped
I ask this bitch? Did I ask her? Did I ask? I did not.
When she said that to me, look. When she,
my dog looks like a seal. To me, my dog looks like a fucking seal.
Seals are cute though.
I think my dog is cute. I don't give a fuck what this bitch.
Yo, he don't look like no seal. Okay.
Y'all.
You know why? You know why I'm really biased?
I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna show y'all my.
Let me tell you why I'm really biased. I had one of the cutest dogs we all know. I had a golden retriever, so I am judgmental. And if I choose another dog, it's probably gonna be I like pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? Or Staffy. It's kind of like a pit bull.
Looks similar.
This girl really went and got.
I did.
Got her phone to go pick up.
I'm going to show y'all.
She loves him, so she doesn't see. He's like a bulldog, but like got more body. He's an English bulldog. Is it an
American? He's an
American bulldog.
He's an American bulldog. Damn, y'all. I'm trying to find a.
You could look anyway. As she's looking, I'm talking. Let me tell y'all something. When I get a dog, if y'all think it's ugly, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck. But I ain't have an ugly dog, so I can't relate.
My dog is not.
That dog, look, he got an underbite too, the nerve.
My dog do not have an underbite.
Well, his mouth is ugly. And I think that's what it is. It's like this permanent sad face. I can't do it.
This bitch thinks she the fucking dog whisperer in this bitch.
Let me tell y'all something when it comes to, because we done talked about dogs before.
We go back and forth about fucking dogs.
We be in group chats talking about dogs or whatever. I had a dog, and my dog was well taken care of. I lived in a New York City apartment.
My dog is not well taken care of? My dog is well taken care of.
All right. See, a little beef here for my choice of words, but look, I'm gonna keep going. So my dog, you feel me? I also had help from my parents or whatever. Let me tell you something about my friends with dogs. I'm very judgmental. You feel me? My dog had a specific diet or whatever. He ate raw chicken with raw vegetables, a little protein powder on top or whatever, because regular dog food is not really good for them or whatever. So when it comes to diet, don't talk to me. You feel me? When it comes to taking my dog out, I used to be tired with him. We used to be napping together because I used to be tired. His ass used to be tired or whatever. But there were those rare moments where I'm like, oh, hell no. I'll go take him outside or whatever. Shit, might not have picked it up. You know what I'm saying? These are rare moments if I had to go somewhere or whatever. But for the most part, my dog was good. So if I see you doing treatment, I done had friends that had dogs in cages, almost ready to die. I done had friends that's like, oh, this is my dog, and they ain't never see that damn dog. You feel me? Like she had a few. She's a problem because she had a few side eye moments with her dog, which I will not reveal. But you know,
she doesn't like this. I'm gonna reveal it. She doesn't like that I crate my dog. Dogs shouldn't be in crates. I agree. I understand what she's saying, but at the same time, I put my dog in the crate because I live in an apartment, and they have to come into my unit. We have to have a crate in there.
They come into your unit when you request a service.
No, not all the time. Sometimes they're doing maintenance. Sometimes they're doing other stuff like that. Like, and then the thing is,
so you're gonna keep him in the crate all day in the hopes that the maintenance man is gonna come.
How often is he in the crate? All day. That's only if that person, if my significant
when they first got him, since you opened the door, when they first got him, he lived in that crate, y'all. And I felt sad. And y'all see he got a permanent sad face. So he's looking at you. I'm looking at me. He's looking at you. And he's looking at me.
This bitch is not being accurate. He was not always in the cage. 1. 2, she's talking about when he's like a puppy. He's pissing on my carpet.
Train him.
Bitch, this was so early into the time.
That's what I'm saying. My dog already.
But you got your dog already trained.
My dog did come trained. But guess the fuck what? My next dog. The reason why all right, so I'm about to move in like a few months or whatever. I'm not getting no fucking dog because I want to go out. I want to have a good time. I don't want to have to worry about no fucking dog.
And we can talk about that too.
And my dog would be the fuck out because first of all, dogs are supposed to be. You're supposed to live in a house if you got a big ass dog. Let's be real. So if the dog only has a limited amount of space and now he has to be in a crate, I feel like he's in captivity.
Okay, how did I get the dog? How'd I get the dog? It was a gift.
It was a gift
that I didn't ask for.
And I would have said, take that fucking dog back.
I wasn't going to do that. It was a gift, and it was a sentimental gift.
Some gifts are good. Some gifts ain't. It
was a gift. Mm-hmm. He was a gift in replacement for my childhood dog. He looks just like my childhood dog. So that's why I was given the gift.
Some sentimental value there. It was a thoughtful gift.
It was a thoughtful gift. So I wasn't going to turn it down. It was a gift.
Yeah.
And the thing is that at the time that I got my dog, I wasn't ready for a dog, but I had to fucking get acclimated. Like I didn't train my childhood dog. My childhood dog came trained to me. So, you know, you learn these things. It's not like we didn't take him to training classes and shit like that. And all like, it's not like we have tons of people coming over all the time. Like we're kind of secluded, like to ourselves.
I'm just saying they have grown. They have really grown.
And that's the process of being.
So I'm gonna acknowledge that. That's but when they first started, I was like, everybody shouldn't have a dog, y'all.
The thing is that it's a learning process, and I can say that, like, you know, in the beginning, like I feel like it was a little rough, but as time goes on, I know exactly what to do with my dog. Like people get mad
like kids,
huh?
Dogs are like kids.
Yes.
Hence why you spoke about it like a kid. Like, oh, I got thrown into this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like, and then another thing I wanted to say before we change, like, you know, move on, was that
how we go from Russell Wilson to dogs? I don't even know what that transition was like. But go ahead.
They get it. No, but I always say this about dogs. Like, everybody don't like dogs, and every dog is not going to learn at the same pace. So you just have to really be patient with your fucking dog. And my dog took a lot of patience. And now he's doing good. He's a good dog.
I'm going to be real. If I get a dog, because at the point that I do get the dog, I'm sending that nigga to rigorous training, because I don't need no bullshit. I don't need, and then you also have to research breeds, like, you know what I'm saying, as well. Like, for example, like, I don't know, if I get a pit bull, they're good with kids or whatever. They have a bad stigma on them because of like, that's because people dog fight them, but you know, like, I don't know, but
yeah, my dog is just a very happy dog. He just likes to be around and touch people. That's really what it is. He likes to smell butts and stuff. So
let's get into my black is blackity black. I wanted to talk about Monique. I feel very happy for Monique. Whatever. She put in a lot of stain in the entertainment industry, and for it to be snatched away by three people being catty about her not being a slave to the entertainment, to the movie. Basically the reason why the reason why they blackballed her was because she did not want to do promotion for Precious, but she said that was not in her contract and she did not want to do it for free. She put in the work, she put in the time. I don't think so. But Lee Daniels, you know, he's a little bit of a con artist. I want y'all to know that. Because remember, he owed Dame Dash $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he says sorry publicly to Monique, and I love that. And they say like, oh yeah, T. Madison was one of the people that made it happen or whatever. But I think I do want to give credit to 50 Cent as well, because like he was like, nah, y'all niggas is not going to do this to Monique. Like, I'm going to put her in my shit. There's so many other people that had platforms and they decided to like either not fuck with her or ride out with Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels. And I love Tyler Perry, by the way.
Do I think that she, I'm very glad that she was able to, you know, like, you know, just get her career back up and started. Do I feel like when she first came out about it, that she handled it the right way?
It was a little nasty.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was. But I see why she would be hurt. But, you know, I guess, listen, this too shall pass. But what I wanted to commend in my Black is Blackity Black is all my friends who are accomplishing really good things. A couple of y'all buying houses. Somebody got a new car. Like getting new jobs. Like, I can definitely say like my friends are really like doing their fucking thing right now. Getting like, it's so good to see, like, you know, like Black excellence.
Yeah, like, I love it. I don't know. I just be feeling so happy for my friends.
People getting married, people having babies, like, you know, like just accomplishments that we thought that were like so far and in between, like, and for years was not something that we could have ever accomplished. But now, like, you know, we getting there, y'all. We getting there. And so to all my friends accomplishing and doing really great things, all of our friends that are accomplishing and doing really great things, we really, really commend you, and we are really proud of you guys.
Facts. I am. I know it's like, and I feel like, you know, sometimes people have cards stacked against them. or whatever. And the fact that you persevere, you make it happen. Like, I'm just, and I don't know, when my friends do shit and they make it happen, it just makes me like really happy. And it also motivates me as well. Like, you know, like, niggas is doing big time shit.
Yes.
Like, you know.
So, and not only for our friends, anybody that's accomplishing really great things right now, like,
especially
kudos
Black.
to you, especially Black people. Kudos to y'all. Like, y'all really are really doing something great, and that's really amazing. You have anything else you want to say for this section?
No, I think that was it. I think that was it was loaded, it was good, and we're moving on.
Yes. Are you reading or watching anything?
Okay, so I have like completely run out of shit to watch. So I'm watching The L Word, which is a gay show about lesbians. I'm on season 2.
Showtime, right?
Yes. It's an older show.
It's definitely an older show.
Yeah, like in the early 2000s or whatever. It's good. It does give me a little insight on like, you know, like gay women or whatever. And I think it's cool, but like from the show, I think they were making it seem, and they were kind of making it like they kind of hypersexualized the connections between people, which I don't know if that's really true or not.
You think like
I would like to speak with somebody and ask if that's true or not.
Okay.
You know, because I really don't know. I don't know if you know, but I don't want to speak on something I really don't know.
I feel like people always over sexualize anything. Like anything.
It's about sexual connections. It's like, okay, you and me, we know each other, right? But we share like maybe 2 to 3 exes in common kind of thing. Like it's like a
it's just a lot.
A web.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like a web. And I don't know if I really like that, whatever. But I will say, like, you know, in the show, it was like a lot of camaraderie. Like they really supported each other, whether it was emotionally or whatever. And I don't know if that's like a woman thing or, you know what I'm saying? Or
this reminds me of the show I used to watch when I was young, called Queer as Folk. And it was on, it was a network for like LGBTQ. It was like a show centered around this, and it was like a group of gay guys, and they were friends. It was really good. This girl I went to high school with, we used to watch together. And it was a really good show.
Okay. Like, I just mean, sometimes I need something.
If anybody knows what Queer as Folk is, please like write a comment, because that was a good ass show. I was mad when they canceled that show.
It definitely be a lot of sex, a lot of bumping coochies. And
scissoring. That's the proper term for it.
Bumping coochies, is that like derogatory?
No, it's not derogatory. It's just that
because everything else is derogatory. You know what's so crazy? What I noticed, like I feel like other like people with sexual orientations, they have more derogatory words that they identify a lot of derogatory terms versus like races. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with Black people, it's nigga if a white person says it, but like, you know, with like being a gay man or a gay woman or a transgender person, like there are like way more derogatory terms that you just can't say. I do notice that or whatever. Yeah, because they don't use any in the show, but
you know what it is? I think it's because like we were so new to it for years, we didn't realize that certain words are not appropriate. Like
what? I guess, you know, maybe we do have words like monkey. Don't call me no
fucking monkey.
Don't ever refer to me.
And
to
as
no
a man, you don't call me no
monkeys.
bitch. Like it's just certain things that, like, you know, regardless. I just know that
some women are okay with their man calling them a bitch or referring to them as my bitch. Don't
play with me like that.
Don't play with me like that, my nigga.
Don't play with me like that.
Yeah, I'm not here for the games.
I don't even play those games. Like, and I don't even like. There's certain things like I realize that certain people will say like suck my dick. Don't fucking tell me suck my dick.
Yo, my nigga, I had a homegirl that said that to me one time. She was like, suck my dick or whatever. And she was mad. And I like in the moment I told her don't say that to me, but I really had to the next day. I'm like, yo, that shit you said yesterday was I wasn't fucking feeling it or whatever. She was like, no, I just be saying, well, you can say that shit, but don't say that shit to me. Cause to me, bitch.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Like, I have a separate group of friends that you don't know, and we were texting one day in the group chat, and they were like, you know, it's flinging the suck my dicks all over the place, and I said, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't play those games, so please refrain from saying that.
Yeah, fling it around to each other.
But y'all can fling it around to each other.
Cause it's a little. I'm not saying I'm gonna fight somebody, but those is fighting words to me.
They like, are fighting words, but I think it's like the level of respect that you should have for somebody if they don't want to be told that.
Yes,
respect people's boundaries. Mm-hmm. That's what this episode is about. Boundaries, nigga.
Yeah.
This is a boundary episode.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, respect people's boundaries.
That is true. I totally agree with that. And the older you get, maybe the more you have, but that's okay. Those are for you.
Yeah.
And other people should respect that.
Yeah, people should definitely respect your boundaries. And that's one thing that therapy has taught me, like, set boundaries and stick to them, because when you don't stick to them.
Oh, girl, it's the stick to them part for me.
Yeah, if you don't stick to them, I've actually had to stop, like, communicating with people because I just feel like you're not respecting my boundary. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you really do have to choose yourself first. So
I think so. We didn't talk about what we wanted to talk about with the 25 shit.
Talk about it now.
Oh, okay. We were talking about, we had a conversation prior to this or whatever, and we were talking about like body count.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were kind of like about to wrap up, so I guess we could talk about that on another time.
Yeah. I mean, guys, this is a lingering question that we're going to leave you with.
Yeah.
Do you think it's appropriate that your significant other knows your body count?
Yeah.
Is it important that they know your body count?
Yeah. Is that some information you're willing to divulge or,
Yeah. That's something that we're going to leave you with. And I want y'all to DM us. Let us know. Like, write under the comments. Like, do you care? Do you not? I mean, personally, I don't care and I don't want to know.
I don't give a fuck. And I spoke about that too, about like, usually if you date, like me personally, like I said, I date people that kind of like reflect me, like have like a bigger personality. Yeah. And usually niggas with bigger personalities be sluts.
And not only that,
let me not call them sluts, but they have definitely
sexually active.
They've sowed their oats.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's what they've done.
Personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who you had sex with before me. As long as you ain't got no STDs and none of that, you could have fucked 1,000 people. As long as you don't bring me nothing, I don't give a fuck who you fucked. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with me because I am the master of my own pussy and you are the master
we done spoke about that.
You are the master of your own dick. But yes, guys.
This is great. We are wrapping up. Did you have any final words?
Respect. Have boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries. Make sure you guys tune in. You have any final words?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys tune in to our YouTube more because we have the videos that's coming up every week. Mm-hmm. Well, every 2 weeks. And then check us out on Instagram. We're going to get better with posting more clips. Mm-hmm. And make sure you follow us at at Heard You Sis Podcast. Wow, that's not even the Instagram name. I'm tripping.
It's Heard You Sis. It's Heard You Sis.
It's Heard You Sis. It's not Heard You Sis Podcast on all socials. And if you have any questions or you're interested on, partnering with us on anything, send us an email at theheardyousispodcast@gmail.com. It is in the link in our bio. So all of our links are in our bio on Instagram. So it was lovely talking to you guys again today. And we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Yeah, in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm.